I am a heart, the untold autobiography of life itself. The silent drummer of life. They never see me. They rarely feel me. Yet, every second of their life depends on me. I'm not the brain they worship, nor the face they admire in mirrors. I don't write poems or speak speeches, but I create the rhythm those words dance to. I am the silent drummer of existence. I am the heart. This is not just a story. This is a revelation, a beat-by-beat chronicle of who I am and what I endure. 1. My first beat, the beginning of life. I took my first leap in darkness, inside a womb, shrouded in silence. Just 22 days into life, when the brain was a mere whisper of cells, I roared into existence with my first beat. That beat was not ordinary, it was the signature of life beginning. The moment I pulsed, life had a rhythm. It wasn't dramatic or glorious. It was raw, primal, and powerful. That first thump, soft as it was, changed everything. Inside that quiet, warm chamber, I grew. I split, shaped, swirled into chambers and veins, a miraculous machine formed without screws or blueprints. I didn't wait for applause. I just worked. I gave blood its path, gave organs their song. I was never instructed, but I knew. That first beat was not mine alone, it belonged to generations before me. I carry ancestral courage in every contraction. I don't just start life, I declare it. 2. The rhythm of emotions. People think I'm just muscle, pumping blood, mechanically, without thought. They are wrong. I am emotion. I am thunder in love, silence in grief, tremor in fear. When you see someone you love, I race like an overjoyed child. When you grieve, I slow like a morning bell. I interpret your deepest feelings before your lips can. Words may lie, my rhythm never does. I remember every heartbreak, every adrenaline surge, every whispered dream. I am the emotional compass no one reads. Your brain processes, I feel. Each beat I give is a note in the music of your life. Emotions are my language. Love, loss, hope, I translate them into rhythm. I'm the soundtrack you don't hear but always live. 3. When I'm broken but still beating. I have been shattered, betrayed by stress, dulled by poor choices. Yet, I beat. I beat through heartbreaks, through artery blocks, through emotional wounds no medicine can see. Sometimes, I falter. A murmur, a pause, a racing that doesn't feel right. But even in my weakness, I fight. I pump. I endure. Because stopping is not an option. No one thanks me for surviving anxiety, for keeping you upright after trauma, for carrying on when your world collapses. But I never ask for thanks. I only ask for a little care. Resilience isn't about being unbroken. It's about beating through the breaks. 4. Carrying the weight of the body and soul. They say the brain is the CEO. But I, the heart, am the laborer, the poet, the guardian. Every second, I lift liters of blood. But more than that, I carry your soul's weight. In moments of silence, you can hear me. That subtle beat, it's not mechanical, it's spiritual, a reminder that something ancient and alive is working for you, unceasingly. Your soul rests in my chamber. That's why we call brave people, strong-hearted. Because I don't just serve biology. I serve humanity. I carry the weight of your dreams, regrets, memories, and intentions. I am not a pump. I am a sanctuary. 5. The power of silence. When I pause. One day, I will stop. That day, your world ends. Until then, my pause is precious. It's the comma between life's sentences. A brief rest before the next beat. But if I pause too long, silence becomes permanent. When I falter, pay attention. I never stop without reason. My silence is a cry for help, a call to change, a plea for rest. Silence is powerful. It can mean peace, or it can mean goodbye. Never ignore the stillness between my beats. It may be the most honest message you'll ever receive. 6. Love. My favorite exercise. Of all my duties, love is my joy. When you fall in love, I dance. Not just emotionally, I literally change rhythm. I become healthier, stronger, lighter. Love is my gym. Each hug, each kind word, each moment of warmth gives me energy. Bitterness stiffens me, but love keeps me young, scientific and poetic, all at once. So love more, not just for your soul, but for me. I reward it with life. 7. I am not mechanical, I feel too. You think I'm just flesh, a biological tool, but I remember. I store feelings in fibers. I swell in sorrow. I leap in surprise. I throb with joy. Machines don't do that. I may not speak, but I feel your pain, your dreams, your disappointments. When your words fail you, I still understand. I am not cold. I am warm-blooded empathy. 8. I have no ego, only purpose. I never asked for fame. I don't want selfies or sonnets. I want one thing, to keep you alive. I work in silence, in shadows, in relentless motion. I never rest. I never complain. Even when ignored, I remain loyal. Ego builds monuments. I build moments. I am not here to shine. I am here to serve. 9. When I get weak, listen to me. Sometimes I whisper in tightness. Sometimes I shout in palpitations. When I ache, it's a signal, not a nuisance. Don't drown me in caffeine. Don't suffocate me in cholesterol. I am not fragile, but I am not immortal either. When I change pace, when I miss a beat, listen. I'm not failing. I'm warning you. Hear me before you can't. 10. I will beat till my last duty. I don't know when my journey ends. But I know this, I will beat until the last second you need me. And when I stop, I hope it's in peace. My final thump will not be defeat. It will be honor. I would have served without rest, without ego, without applause. I will not stop because I am tired. I will stop because I fulfilled my sacred duty. The beat goes beyond. Even when I stop, I echo. In memories, in love passed on, in lives touched by yours. I am not just your heart. I am the living poem behind your every breath. I am the beat that began you. Never forget me, for as long as I live, you do too.